All right, so today's lesson, using geometry and formulas in our algebra. This is something we did back before Thanksgiving break. We're coming back to it and going to use it again. So, let's start right here. How many feet does a wheel with a diameter of 16 inches travel after 4 revolutions? So there are 3 questions that you need to ask yourself when you have a word problem. So the first question. I just totally drew a blank. What shape? So the first question that you're looking at is what shape? Second, what is the question asking? Vernation. Third question that it's asking is what formula? Alright, so we start with these 3 questions every time we have a word problem. Okay, I need to ask you to leave the classroom, please. Go to the hall, and we'll talk about it later. Alright, so the first thing, how many feet does a wheel with a diameter of 16 inches travel after 4 revolutions? So first thing is what shape? Give time to think, raise your hands, don't yell out. Justin, it's a circle. Alright, put your English stuff up, guys. This is not English class. Miss Johnson, put it up. This is math time. So we know we're dealing with the circle. Alright, so what is the question asking? This is your vocabulary word. Goes back to the, what mathematical term do you have to use to solve this problem? Mr. Gibson.
Have to find the circumference.
So I know I'm looking for circumference. So I'm looking for the circumference. So now I need to find what's the formula for the circumference. What's the formula for circumference? Deja.
2 radius equals radius and diameter times.
Okay, say that again.
2 times pi times radius.
Okay, 2 times pi times radius. Two times pi times radius.
Equals pi and diameter.
Or pi times diameter. Now, Mr. Gibson.
That's not finished yet.
Do what?
It's not finished yet.
What's not finished?
The formula.
Yes, it is.
Circumference?
Well, not exactly. For the whole question.
Oh, no, we're not to the whole question yet. So that's how you start. You start asking yourself the 3 questions. What shape am I dealing with? What's the question asking me to find? And what is the formula for it? Alright. The diameter is 16 inches. Then it says after it travels 4 revolutions. What in the world does that mean?
4 is 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 4
Mr. Newman?
A full turn, a full circle.
It's going to turn the full circle 4 times. So what am I going to have to do? Mr. Richardson, what am I going to have to do? We have our formula for circumference. We know that it tells us it's going around 4 times. We want to know how far it went. So what do I have to do?
I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Lee.
Figure out the circumference and times by 4.
So I have to figure out the circumference. That tells me how far it went one time, and then multiply it by 4. Now, so I know it is 2 times pi times radius, or pi times diameter. Which one am I going to use? Pi times diameter.
3.14
Times 16. That gives me my circumference, and then what am I going to do? Multiply that by 4. Now, sometimes at this level, it's going to leave pi as the pi symbol. So you might see 16 times 4 is 64. You might see your answer as 64 pi. That is this is your exact answer. So an exact answer is 64 pi. If it asks you for an approximate answer, then it wants you to use the 3.14. All right. So when you're working your assignment tonight, I want you to do, you have the question. Write the question. So you'll write this. And then you'll write 1. What shape? And then answer it. 2. What's the question asking? And then you'll answer it. 3. What formula will I use? And then answer it. Guys, if you can answer these 3 questions, when it comes to word problems, it's going to make them much easier. Because tonight's assignment is going to be all word problems. So that is why I want you to do the 1, 2, 3. Now, some of the word problems are long. I do not expect you to write the whole like this. I don't expect you to write all of this. But I do want the 1, what shape? 2, what's this question asking? 3, what formula to use, and then work it out.
For each question?
For each question. I know that sounds like a lot, but guys, that's called decoding word problems. That is a huge problem that we have. So, as you go down through these, if you will answer those 3 questions, it's going to make figuring out what you need to do much easier. All right, so I did problem 45 for you. So you will do problems 45 through 50. I did 45 for you. So your assignment will be problems 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. You must write the 3 questions. 1, what shape? 2, 45 through 50. Now, if you need the reference chart, where the formulas are. They're in this same book. You can scroll up.
Can you put the questions back on the board?
Yeah, give me just a second. Your reference page starts right here on page 31 and 32. It's where all your formulas are. So your questions are 45 through 50.
And what page is it?
Page 37. Page 37.
Is that for homework or right now?
All right. So you have time right now. You can be working on this.
Do we have enough 45?
Yes.
Can I get the questions?
All right. So I'm going to freeze the board right there so you can see the questions.
No, the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, the 1, 2, 3 part?
Yeah.
Yes. Give me 1 minute. So if you're having computer problems, you'll be able to see them up here on the board. All right.